Europeans are lucky to hold some of the world's most powerful passports. With an EU passport in your pocket, you've got a ticket to explore a vast chunk of our amazing planet without a lot of hassle from border guards. Dozens of countries, from Brazil to Japan, have signed visa waiver agreements with EU countries, allowing hassle-free holidays for up to 90 days. But what if you want to really get to know a place? 90 days can go by pretty quickly. You just start to get the rhythm of daily life, figure out the transit system, and learn a few key phrases in the local language, and boom, it's time to move on. Well, I'm here to tell you to hang on to that EU passport because it's more powerful than you thought. These 8 countries offer the most generous tourist visas for EU citizens. We're talking months, not days. So, if you're dreaming of really digging deep into a new culture, volunteering in another country, or just living like a local for a while, listen up. Today, we're going to take a look at 8 destinations that welcome EU passport holders for the long haul. If you really want to get away from it all for a while, head to Fiji, where EU citizens can stay for a blissful 4 months. This is island time at its finest, folks. Imagine waking up every morning to the sound of the waves crashing on the shore, the smell of tropical flowers in the air, and feeling the warm sand between your toes. Fiji is calling, and you've got 4 months to answer. Known for its pristine beaches and teeming diving sites, the South Pacific archipelago is the perfect place to kick back and relax. Picture yourself diving in crystal-clear turquoise waters, surrounded by vibrant coral reefs and a kaleidoscope of colourful fish. Or maybe you'd rather just stretch out on those picture-perfect beaches, soaking up the sun and sipping on a refreshing coconut. After you've exhausted the larger islands of Vanuatu and Viti Levu, there are 300 more to explore with your snorkel in hand. That's right, 300 islands. You could hop from one island paradise to the next, each one more beautiful and secluded than the last. EU passport holders can spend 180 days per year in Armenia visa-free. That's half a year, folks. Plenty of time to experience the magic of this often overlooked corner of the world. Armenia is a landlocked country with a rich history and culture dating back millennia. It's a must-visit for history buffs who can explore everything from the UNESCO-listed medieval Hagpat monastery complex to the 7th century Svartnots Cathedral. Imagine standing in the shadow of these ancient structures, feeling the weight of history all around you. But Armenia isn't just about the past. It's also packed with stunning natural scenery, from the peaceful Lake Sevan to the legendary Mount Ararat. Picture yourself hiking through lush green valleys, gazing up at snow-capped peaks, and feeling a sense of peace and tranquility wash over you. And don't forget to sample the local delicacies. Locally produced wine and oak-aged brandy will quench your thirst throughout your trip. Now here's a combo you can really sink your teeth into. Both Mexico and Panama offer EU citizens a 180-day visa, meaning you could visit both countries in the same trip and get away for an entire year. That's right, a whole year of exploring ancient ruins, relaxing on pristine beaches, and immersing yourself in vibrant cultures. Let's start with Mexico. Go beyond Mexico's party city Cancun, and you'll be rewarded with the shimmering cenotes of Tulum, the Yucatan Peninsula's Mayan ruins, and Mexico City's vibrant art scene. Imagine swimming in the crystal-clear waters of a cenote, surrounded by ancient limestone formations. Or picture yourself wandering through the ruins of Chichen Itza, marveling at the ingenuity of the Mayan civilization. And don't forget to indulge in the delicious food. From tacos to tamales to mole, your taste buds will be tantalized by the flavors of Mexico. Next, head south to Panama to lounge on the white sand beaches of San Blas Islands and zipline over lush jungle in Volcan Baru National Park. Picture yourself relaxing in a hammock on a secluded beach, the gentle breeze rustling the palm trees overhead. Or imagine yourself soaring through the rainforest canopy, the wind whipping through your hair as you take in breathtaking views of the jungle below. Chapter 4. Despite Brexit, EU passport holders can still visit the UK for an extended period of up to 6 months without a visa. That's right, you can still enjoy all the charms of the UK without jumping through bureaucratic hoops. During this time, you're permitted to attend business meetings, events and conferences, making it the ideal destination to combine work and leisure. Imagine yourself attending a cutting-edge conference in London, then spending the afternoon exploring the city's world-class museums and art galleries. The sprawling city of London could keep you occupied for the entire stint, though you'd need a healthy budget. But when it's time to save money, head north to cultural capitals like Manchester and Liverpool, or take a scenic camping trip in the Lake District or Wales. Imagine yourself hiking through rolling green hills, listening to the gentle bleating of sheep in the distance, or picture yourself exploring the rugged coastline of Cornwall, the wind whipping your hair as you gaze out at the crashing waves. Chapter 5, Canada, 6 months of wild beauty. Calling all nature lovers. EU citizens can visit Canada visa-free for up to 6 months. All you need to do is complete an electronic travel authorization, or ETA, at a cost of $7 or about €5 before your trip. That's a small price to pay for 6 months of exploring this vast and beautiful country. You'll have no problem filling your time in Canada, which is packed with dynamic cities and breathtaking natural scenery. Imagine yourself strolling through the cobblestone streets of old Quebec City, feeling like you've stepped back in time. Or picture yourself gazing up at the towering skyscrapers of Toronto, marveling at the city's energy and diversity. Active travellers can hike the Canadian Rockies or go skiing in Whistler. Foodies can fill up in Toronto, while music lovers will want to hit Montreal's Jazz Festival. Or for the best of both worlds, head to Vancouver, where mountains, beaches and forests surround a bustling metropolis. Imagine yourself skiing down a pristine mountain slope, the powder flying up behind you. Or picture yourself kayaking in the shadow of towering glaciers, the air crisp and clean. Chapter 6, Peru, 183 Days of Ancient Wonders. Get ready to channel your inner Indiana Jones. EU citizens can stay in Peru without a visa for 183 days. That's more than enough time to explore the mysteries of the ancient Inca civilization and experience the vibrant culture of this South American gem. After an obligatory visit to Machu Picchu, the Andes Mountains Inca Trail offers lots more to explore. Imagine yourself trekking through lush cloud forests, climbing ancient stone steps, and finally reaching the Sun Gate, where you'll be rewarded with your first glimpse of the breathtaking Machu Picchu. There's a limit on the daily number of permits given to access the trail, but with 6 months to spare, you'll have plenty of time to secure your spot. And trust me, it's worth the wait. Peru has no shortage of bucket list sites to tick off, from the mystical Rainbow Mountain to the tranquil Lake Titicaca and the majestic Gocta waterfall. Imagine yourself standing before the colourful stripes of Rainbow Mountain, feeling a sense of awe and wonder. Or picture yourself sailing across Lake Titicaca, the highest navigable lake in the world, surrounded by stunning mountain scenery. Chapter 7, Georgia, 1 year in the Caucasus. Georgia is on a mission to become part of the European Union. But its borders are already open to EU citizens with incredible generosity. The tiny nation offers visa-free stays of 1 year to almost 100 countries, including those in the EU. That's right, a whole year to experience the unique blend of European and Asian influences that make Georgia so special. This gives you plenty of time to hike the Caucasus Mountains, dotted with picturesque villages and medieval watchtowers. Imagine yourself trekking through breathtaking mountain scenery, encountering friendly locals along the way, and spending your evenings in cozy guest houses, enjoying delicious Georgian cuisine. Next, take a hard-earned rest on the beaches of the Black Sea coast before heading to the capital city, Tbilisi, where fairy tale architecture and hip converted warehouses collide. Imagine yourself strolling through Tbilisi's charming old town, admiring the colourful balconies and intricate carvings. Or picture yourself enjoying a glass of Georgian wine in one of the city's many trendy bars and cafes. So, if you're an EU citizen looking to extend your holiday, these countries offer the longest stays without the hassle of a visa. Don't just dream about it, do it. Life is short and the world is waiting to be explored. Pack your bags, grab your passport and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. These 8 countries are just the beginning. With an EU passport in hand, the possibilities are endless. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your next big adventure today.